Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today I bring you a story that's stirring up a lot of conversation in the Turkish entertainment world. Amid digital silence, a simple gesture from Yaman reignited rumors. He left a red heart on a photo of Demet Özdemir at a party. He wrote nothing else. But sometimes words aren't needed to say everything. That heart wasn't for everyone, it was just for her. In a post where Demet radiated confidence and elegance, that tiny symbol sparked thousands of interpretations. Was it nostalgia? A subtle attempt at reconnection? A simple reminder of what once was? Fans reacted immediately. Some saw it as a courteous gesture, others as a sign that there's still something unresolved between them. One thing is clear, Ken doesn't act on impulse. Each of his moves is carefully thought out. So that heart carries weight. Demet didn't respond publicly, but her calm demeanor that night said a lot. Maybe she expected the gesture. Because true connections, no matter how much time passes, always find a way to re-emerge. It wasn't a reconciliation nor a proposal, but it was a clear message. I'm here. It wasn't a reconciliation nor a proposal, but it was a clear message. I'm here. I haven't forgotten you. And in a world where everything is shouted, sometimes the most powerful message is the one whispered. What do you think? Was it just an emoji or a message with deep meaning? Write it in the comments. We want to hear from you. Talking about Demet Özdemir means talking about a woman who evokes strong emotions. To some, she's an actress with a luminous soul. To others, a figure full of contradictions. But no one remains indifferent to her. And that in the world of showbiz is no small feat. For years, her image has been synonymous with female strength, charisma, and success. But also, as many have noted, with calculated strategies, uncomfortable silences, and actions hard to interpret. The first thing we must recognize in Demet is her ability to move people. It's undeniable. She has a magnetic on-screen presence, an expression that connects with people, and a talent that has opened doors for her not only in Turkey but internationally. Many, as at Helena Briova 3588 expressed, see her as a woman with a noble, humble heart full of light. And perhaps that's one of the reasons why so many still believe in her, even in moments of doubt. But one thing has become clear over time. Demet has also learned how to use silence strategically. In the whole story with Yaman, her former co-star and, according to many rumors, former partner, she took a cold, almost distant stance. When Khan was under heavy criticism in his country, when he was being cancelled and attacked from all sides, she said nothing. Not a word in his defense, not even a message to calm the audience demanding explanations. And for many, that silence spoke louder than any statement. Was it indifference, a strategy, or just self-protection? Everyone will have their version. But the truth is, as people commented, that silence left a mark. Some even described Demet as having two faces, the sweet, charismatic one in front of the cameras and a more calculating, self-centered one behind the scenes. I'm not here to judge, but I do believe that actions, or the lack of them, say more than any interview. There have also been attitudes that stirred more doubts. Unkind comments about Khan, criticisms that coincided suspiciously with those made by other artists or media, as if everyone followed the same script. And one can't help but wonder, why repeat that narrative? What does Demet gain from it? Some think it's just publicity, a way to stay in the spotlight. Maybe, but if that's the case, where is the emotional honesty she so often promotes? It must also be said that, beyond the rumors, Demet has every right to move on with her life, like anyone else. Her current relationship with Çağatay Ulusoy has been interpreted in 1,000 ways. For some, it's true love. For others, a calculated move. But what's clear is that the way she's handled the past has left scars in part of her audience. Because the public isn't stupid. They remember, they watch, they compare. And when someone who once symbolized sensitivity and closeness now seems evasive or contradictory, skepticism naturally arises. Still, we can't deny that Demet has real talent. And maybe that's the most frustrating part. Seeing a brilliant actress wrapped in doubts created by her own way of handling personal relationships. And maybe that's the most frustrating part, seeing a brilliant actress wrapped in doubts created by her own way of handling personal relationships, because professional success isn't always separate from the emotional impact a public figure has on their followers. People don't just follow a star for her TV scenes, but also for what she represents off-screen. And there perhaps Demet has left gaps she used to fill with ease. I'm not writing this to discredit her, but as a sincere reflection. Maybe there's still time for her to show her most authentic self, the one many still remember fondly. Because fame, as we know, doesn't last forever, but respect that can endure. And sometimes it only takes an honest gesture, a timely word, or even an unspoken but understood apology. Demet Özdemir remains a strong figure, admired by millions. But she's also a woman who has lost some connection with the part of the public that once felt close to her. Maybe the challenge now isn't to get more contracts or magazine covers, but to regain trust, not from the whole world, but from those who still believe that behind the actress there's a person capable of looking people in the eye with sincerity. Still, there are those who criticize her, not just for her history with Can, but for her personal life choices. Some comments, like those saying she had a relationship with Can and now she's with Özge Gürel, suggest some sort of rivalry or conflict among the women around her, especially when comparisons are made between their relationships and the loyalty Demet has shown toward her ex. The presence of Özge Gürel in Can's life, even after his breakup with Demet, continues to spark speculation and for some reveals contradictions in Demet's intentions. One of the harshest observations targets Demet's public image. Many of her followers see her as a woman who smiles through adversity, something that can be seen as strength, but also as a mask hiding the pain or insecurity in her personal life. Still, it's important to note that while the comments may seem harsh, the criticism also stems from admiration for her work and her courage to keep going despite adversity. Her life, like that of many public figures, is under constant scrutiny, and people tend to project their expectations onto her happiness and well-being.